Alright, we have updated and added a ton of bells and whistles to the new Team Leader lead generation tracking tool. It's basically going to track all of your conversion ratios, tell you everybody you're working with, how many people you have out there, how close are they coming to your company, what levels of these people that you're working with, what are they at, what are my conversion ratios when contacting them to getting appointment, then also to getting them recruited. Are they warm leads? Are they cold leads? What's my last 7 days look? My lead sources, we have added this in here, so now you can tell where are you getting your leads from, so you can tap into those sources as you're doing your lead generation. Are they first-time contacts? Are they repeat contacts? Then, this is the cool thing we've added now, is on a scale of 1 to 10, where are they at within coming to your company? So I can see I've got one person that I have at a 10. 10 is, I mean, that's pretty much their sign, the dotted line, but I've got one person. I've got 3 that are 9, and that's basically me doing my judgment on where they're at. I've got 31, they're at a 1. I can see all of that. Then I can also go in here and say, put my cap in here and then say, okay, what happens if I would convert those people that are in this boat from 8 and above to my company? How much company dollar would that mean? It'll automatically calculate that based on the type of client you're working with, because you can label them a brand new agent, a quarter capper, half capper, mega agent, icon agent, and it's going to calculate all your conversion ratios. So when you're contacting these people, let's just go in and I'll show you how we do one. So you go to your tracker, and all you do is, okay, so you're doing your lead generation for the day. You'd put in the date, so today is the 2nd, and then we're going John Agent. So put him in, and the phone number, I would put that in here as well. And is he a repeat, or is this my first time contacting? I put in this is the first time, and this was from, I've got the 8 sources here of your recruits, and this was a cold call, and company is with Coldwell Banker. And now I go in your scale of 1 to 10. He is at about a 6, and that was a cold lead, so I can label that. And his level of production, he's a half capper. Did I ask for the appointment? I say yes. Did I get an appointment? I can say yes. And here's another thing we've added is a setup, your follow-up reminder. So if I want to follow up with this guy in a couple days, I would put in here on the 14th to follow up with him. And what will happen is when the 14th comes up, this will turn red. I'll show you what happens here. I've got a couple that are like that. So I've got this set to follow up with on the 1st. And it turned red because now that is past due. So I can then I can also sort it by that as well. So now I can come in here and sort it by all my red people. So I'm only seeing the people I need to follow up with. So I have the ability to sort that, and I'm going to take that off here. And you can sort everything. So if I just want to see my agents who are 7, 8, 9, and 10 level of commitment, maybe I want to do some phone calling to them, I just hit the drop down, clear that, and I want to see 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now it's going to pull all those people up, and anybody 8 and above, it highlights them in blue, saying this is just to help you see that. And once you recruit them, if you change it to yes, it's going to cross them out and put them into a light font so they get out of your way. The nice thing is too here, you can take off those. So I don't want to see those. I just want to see what I have left out here. I can see my notes on that if I had notes in here, see what level they're at, so I can at any time take those filters off. So I'll go back to a full boat, and I just want to see all of my megas, oops, sorry there, icon, mega, and cappers. I want to see how many I have out there that I'm working with. So then it's just going to show me those. And I can see, okay, I've got one that I need to follow up with. I've got a few that are pretty close to coming over to my company. And then it's going to tell you all of your conversion ratios. So as an OP, you could the way this is set up is you guys can access this file at any time and see exactly where the team leader's at with their recruiting, seeing what's going on in their downline, and track all of that information. Not their downline, but in their recruiting hopper. And then it's also going to show you how many contacts until appointment it takes you. So you'll be able to see your last 30 days, how many contacts you've made. And that's with a brand new agent. I've done 7. And it shows you an average per day, how many have you asked for an appointment for, and how many appointments have you made. So your appointment to ask for appointment is 100%. Contacts to appointment is 57%. Because I've contacted 7, only 4 have I asked for an appointment. I've got it 100% of the time, but I'm not asking for it 100% of the time. So that's, I can quickly identify that. It'll show me how many quarter cappers, half cappers, all of those agents, and what are my conversion ratios when asking for appointments with those clients. So if I'm struggling in a certain area, here we'll be able to see it, so that I can sit down with my OP or my coach and say, hey, I can see that I'm contacting these areas. Sorry about that. That video kind of cuts off after 5 minutes. But then you can see that and then be able to go out there and get the education to work on those certain areas. Then you'll be able to see your conversion ratios off of a warm lead versus a cold lead. So it breaks it down here on the charts as well. So contacts made this year, I've had 5 with a warm lead. My contact until appointment ratio is 67%. It's 75% on a cold lead, so it just happens to be that way, but I want to be able to see my numbers with a warm and a cold lead, see the difference. And these are based off of numbers I just threw in here to show you this. But hopefully it would actually be the other way around. The warm lead would be up on that. And then also appointments made this year. So I can see all my appointments I've had with every type of agent, and this is only showing this year. That's why there's not a ton of data on here. It only tracks from the first of the year, and then it also goes back throughout the whole year. So you'll be able to get your stats and then carry over as well to the following year. Appointments to recruit percentage. So if I get the appointment, how often? What's my percentage of conversion on the appointment? And I'm 100% there, and I'm 0 on everything else here. So obviously I had an appointment and I didn't convert it in those areas. But all this stuff will be automatic. So my last 7 days, this is a big thing. If I'm the OP, I want to be able to see what's the last 7 days, what's been going on. So I can see he's first time in contacts, he's had 4, repeat contacts 5, total contacts of 9, contacts per day is 1. That's obviously a decimal since there's 9. Appointments asked for 7. Appointments made 5. Recruited 1. So I can see all of those numbers. I can see the lead sources as well for those the last 7 days and see all that. So everything will be tracked and on here automatically. You just go on here, add the information in, you can sort, you can filter, you guys can do it however you want. And the key thing too is putting the date in here, because that date's going to automatically place it on here and let you know if that was in the last 30 days, if it was a yearly contact or not, because it's going to track all of that for you automatically. To get this, just email me, Calvin Mergen at kw.com.